The very first cat ladies slash neko ladies? These originals were made in the beginning of the 2000. And the first neko lady in the manga anime were found in around 2008 in the Tokyo Mew Mew. In the 2000, nothing was as hot cute than these, so these cat ladies, neko girls, were the best that existed in the 2000. These kitty cat ladies lived in one of many futures. In a huge green city, where everyone were happy. A fantastic place of coolness, action, exploring, cuddliness, and no adults. Should you fall from a rooftop or from a flying car, there was always something that prevented you from hitting the ground. So there was a high-tech, nestled in beautiful greenery. DC have tried to recreate this future, which is good, no matter how close. So these are totally original characters. The colors on them were original as well, very similar to the manga anime neko ladies, as if these were a predecessor to the neko girls in the manga anime, which the manga slash anime based their first neko girl from, in the 2008. It may becomes easier to understand this version, for everyone, if this also, is called neko, as well, with small differences.
So it's not manga anime, but it's more like it than anything else. So what are they made of and what does they mean?
When you ignore their happy mystic romantic clothes, you get joy, action and cuddly. Be nice to them and you will have friends.
But why? What are they made of generally, and what do they mean in general?
There was the old SNES game called Shadowrun. One can hardly see what it is, so it could be a cat because cats are very popular, not a fox, that did inspire them to be cat humans. And Native Americans who have shapeshifters called skinwalkers, a kind of spirit, not a Japanese demon, inspired them into shapeshifting, somewhere in the 90s. Perhaps it's a demon if it feels creepy and it's a spirit if it is in daylight, but the most Japanese demons are good. Back in the beginning of 2000, in the alternative reality, where the heavy metal and gothic become popular, first in the beginning of 2000. In the ice-cold, gray and boring world, there was a need for colorful, joy and cuddliness. The Sailor Moon's colorful cheerleader similar dress code with high boots, is associated with cat ladies. Just paint it all black and it becomes gothic again. The only style that have this shape. It could have been neko ladies in the Matrix. But for the first time ever, you did get these funny playful kitty cats, in happy colors, inspired from the gothic Matrix thing, combined with something. But you have to go to about 2006-2008, where the kitty cat girls were ordinary humans who did turned into cat humans, not super beings. The Lawnoric and the hard Lawnoric stuff starts exist for real, thanks to that mystic romantic starts to exist for real. And first at this time, much became available by the network, so you could make a journey, about how and why this, predecessor kitty cat ladies, happened. The appearance is a bit different, since here is the focus on realism, than to be cartoony. These used the cat language, instead of saying meow, they understood the views of the cat. Cat body language should be interpreted from a cat, not according to a human being. If a cat waving the tail, it means that the cat will attack something, nothing else. Cats can be funny. Cats do purr, manga anime avoids obviously that, even if it's important to purr. These were not ultra cute, for ultra cute didn't existed in 2000, and does not have to be it all the time, because reality also contains joy, sadness, anger, alertness, inner peace, etc. But usually combined with something interesting and exciting. An image of a cat lady need to be an inspiration to a likely story. When the Aliens vs Predator 2010 came, even the neko ladies became aggressive.
But aren't cat ladies created to perverted people?
Not this version. Joy and Cuddly is not perverted. Within mystic, romantic and monarch stuffs, it avoids degrading behavior and language against cat girls. Cuddly is referring to care. There is even a feminist audiobook of 3 cat girls, because they do not talk about guys, but instead of adventure and magic. A cat lady here is about being able to perceive the beauty of our world, being optimistic, and cuddly. Cuddly is beauty, kittens and puppies is beauty, foreign is not, and it's not an adaptation to children, because perverts is extreme, and you want to be normal, and be called Snuggle. Lonaric, hard lonaric, and psychologically hard lonaric, is focuses on strong heat in various ways. These ideas is supposed to be hot. So is not adapted to small children, because it is hot. Because of unique circumstances, the hard lonaric, and the psychologically hard lonaric, were created, not by common circumstances. You can't blame your neighbor for eating apples. It is when someone only do eat apples all the time that makes that person strange. You need other fruits as well. It's when the off and on switch is left on, permanent, all the time, when someone becomes a sinful pervert, not when the switch is temporarily off and on. So therefore even cat ladies can be in a feminist situation. It means that they do not talk about guys, but instead of adventure and magic. But these lonaric and hard lonaric is in another area. There is one more cat lady breed left to look at.
I'll reveal a secret. When cat people dream, they can dream about things that they did not encounter during their awake time. For example, things that will happen and things that happened to them before this life. Then they can visit a strange place when they dream. When cat people dream, they visit a strange place when they dream. I'll reveal a secret. I'll reveal a secret. There is a majestic Gothic castle palace, of large crystal rods of various types, half hidden by vegetation, like flowers, fruit trees, and lakes. This place can be materialized from the non-physical dream plane, yes, the dream plane, not a together imagined brain ghost. And the place is located among the clouds, much like quantum levitation. The place must have been a home to some very high-level nobility, people of honor and goodwill. There are scripts of amazing things and about those who lived there. Sometimes it happens that the owners of this place makes common people into neko people, as a refining blessing, to open the eyes to be able to learn things they couldn't before, be a better person. Sometimes the person needs to learn to be good, by sending him to the hard lunaric world, before experience the lunaric part. These godlike beings makes very sad children, and young people happy. Sometimes it is enough, just their charisma, and sometimes hang out with the youngs. If their cat people would come the wrong way, and could experience something too dangerous, they can stop time and intervene. Both boys and girls in all ages can become cat people. The logic is such, that a female person must have a female cat, otherwise she will be gay. The same thing happens if a guy gets a female cat, he becomes gay, but if he gets a male cat, he becomes a heterosexual cat dude, a straight cat guy. If a guy gets a male cat, it is more likely that he becomes a Casanova, like a male counterpart to the feminine cat human, who is widely known to be the most popular lady among the gentlemen. Some scripts tells a story about the owners of this place. You never know. There is a very old legend. In some scripts, there was a time when Atlantis flourished the most, as a high-tech era of computers, thrash metal, techno, hip-hop, aircrafts, and humanoid robots. There was a beautiful white-dressed people from the sky. One day they came down and tried to create a force together with the people from the earth, a natural force against the evil. Natural force as land, sea, mind, fire, lightning, act, as if the natural forces did have a mind. 3 times they tried to create the forces they needed, on 3 different locations, but each time 2 elfish neko girls were created/born in the force. A elfish neko girl is made of 3 things. First, a elf-like Legolas is made of a human and an angel. A baker neko/neko lady is made of a cat and a human. So a elfish neko girl is made of 3 things. The first elfish neko girl had very bright hair with a bit darker skin. It is linked to the crystal they are wearing, but it does not function as the inspiration do. They did expect 4 forces, but they did get 6 elfish neko girls instead. The 2 first were able to load themselves with fire, and throw the fire when they did a martial art dance. The next 2 didn't have any powers at all. And the last 2 were a part of the earth itself. Those 2 that didn't have any powers, begin to engage in what happens around them instead, while the rest were playing around like any other children. One of these 2 began to develop mind control, astral projection, and learned a kind of ghostly ninjutsu. She were able to float in the air. The white-dressed people had given to all these cat ladies a mandate to maintain inner peace and love. Darkness become war. These neko ladies had apparently not yet developed enough control over the forces, so they had no chance against the darkness. One with the firepower were struck by lightning, or were electrified. 2 of the cat ladies were buried under a large land masses. And one of those who were supposed to learn mind control, drowned at the bottom of the sea. And the last 2 were betrayed. But the one who were electrified did come back from inside a lightning, and she had lightning powers. The one with earth powers were reborn from inside a big mutated flower, and the other with earth powers were reborn from inside a big flower, made of metal. And the last one did develop something similar to a waterbender. But the darkness did finally win, in the end, over the light, as everyone knows, and these 6 cat ladies with powers were there. Then Atlantis went under. But these 6 cat ladies had a personal device that looked like a crystal rod, both scientific and spiritual scientific, that could preserve them as a crystal coffin if something serious would happen to them. They had no other way out when everything were falling down. So they could be in this just forever, without a second going for them. Your own personal movie becomes paused, you can say. Then there was another device that could restore all who were in these coffins. No matter how damaged you become, it restores you at atomic level. But there was no one who were looking up these after the war, because every intelligence were destroyed, and these cat ladies were there, forgotten for over 25,000 years. That's the legend, in short. In order for the breed to continue to exist, there must be heterosexual male cat people. Then, it becomes a family tree, in all ages. Cats are not cowardly. No matter how cuddly they are, they can chase away other more dangerous animals such as bears and crocodiles.
I just have to question one detail. In several manga anime, I've noticed that people think that neko ladies/baker neko are looking weird. Why are they doing that? One may wonder.
The mythology baker neko means cat demon or cat monster. Too creepy and spooky.
The term demon has a negative sound. It's a dark, evil and scary creature, with evil intentions. Let me show you in conclusion what I think is what people really are looking at when they see a neko lady.